Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Mundane Mad, here with a story for you that I guarantee you is going to make for a very interesting commentary in the comment section. You're going to get a lot of people there who are anti-trans rights and people there who are very much all about how transgenderism is a huge mental disorder and they should not be giving any preferential treatment in the criminal system. Again, the story itself is what the fuck too. So there is a 23-year-old trans woman by the name of Paige Green currently serving 18 years in prison in Scotland for murdering a dude with some friends a couple years ago. Now, Paris has had some upsets inside the prison system in Scotland due to accusations of sexual impropriety with female inmates while she is in a women's prison. All right. But before we jump into that, let's talk about why Paris is in jail. Why? Because the why is goddamn. So this is what happens when you drink too much. Okay. So she and two of her friends who are also convicted for the murder and the guy that they killed, they were at Paris's flat. They were drinking and they got into a fight over a bag of chips. And then they ended up beating the guy, tying him up, and he then died because he had heart disease and it's kind of flared up and he kicked the bucket. They went to jail. So they killed the guy over a bag of fucking potato chips. Or is that crisps over there? I don't know the lexicon or what the slang term is there. I'm a Yank. We would say potato chips or just chips or crackers. That stuff here. Anyway, so they moved her over to the prison, women's prison facility where she has now been evicted after many reports came out that she had been having sex with the female inmates of the prison. And according to one source, basically the reason why this happened is because women in the prison want sex, and Paris is literally the only person in there with the genitalia to provide them with said service. So they ended up basically flocking to this transgender woman because she has a dick. And then, of course, now she's getting booted out of there, and everyone's good time fucking ends. All right, but I'm not trying to say that Paris is innocent here. She clearly murdered a person and is serving 18 years in prison. And also, this kind of thing has happened before, at least through allegations at previous places. So I guess the question really arises here: should transgender women be treated as women in the prison system? And that is, I believe, a very valid question. Now, this happened in Scotland, didn't happen in the United States. And I don't know if these kind of things have happened necessarily here in the United States, but it is very telling about how some people will use their gender identity in order to get to a place where they deem is maybe easier in life, and then also use that as a way to kind of take care of particular urges. I reached out to a trans friend of mine to ask, like, on HRT, the hormone replacement therapy, are you able to maintain an erection? And she said yes. So I didn't know that. So I wanted to at least have that information. Because I was trying to think, like, I know, like, because I've watched Orange is the New Black. And I know that's not really representative of prison culture at all. But the point is, like, on that show, like, Laverne Cox was all, oh, I need to get my HRT. And the warden's like, fuck your HRT, you're just a dude and shit. And then she eventually got the HRT. So I would assume that given the fact that they moved a transgender woman to a women's prison facility, they probably would supply her with the therapy that she would need in order to keep her transition going and not have testosterone come back, right? So I just didn't know personally if that was going to be an issue, if the HRT would therefore affect the libido and, basically be like the anti-Viagra. But apparently it's not the case. So, I mean, but at the same time, everyone out there likes sexual contact. I guess unless you're asexual, but even then I'm pretty sure you just miss a lot of masturbation. But everyone out there likes human touch. We thrive on human touch. We thrive on human contact. And we very much need intimate endeavors with other people, right? Completely consensual, by the way. But we need that as part of the human condition. We're drawn to it. There's a reason why someone touching you feels so good, because we like the skin on skin contact. But anyway, I kind of have to give it up to Paris here just for a minute. I have to commend her a bit, because even though she's a murdering douchebag, she found a way to work within the system that benefits her the most out of everybody. She gets to move from a male prison. Well, not anymore. She's now back at the male prison. Gets to move from there to a place where basically it's like you are literally the only rooster in a fucking hen house. and you have the only cock there, it works. And everyone there is willing to get it on with you because they also want the sex and you can provide it. It's like the ultimate supply and demand situation. But then someone had to go and narc and fuck the whole damn thing up and everything else. So like, as long the comments are going to be so crazy on this, but I do want to know your thoughts on this. Do you think that it was right for them to move her into the prison in the first place? Do you think that Paige Green is really just a man in disguise? Do you think that gender identity should not play into incarceration? These are things I do want to know. So be sure to leave your comments below. Also, if you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel, thumbs it up, all that jazz, and check back later for more new videos from me. Anyway, my name is Mundane Matt. I'll talk to you guys later, and peace out.